Good morning and namaste. This is your sister Akasha. Okay, obviously I just woke up. I'm calling in. I'm signing in to share a dream. So something's coming that's important, and I'm going to try to remember as much as I can. So oftentimes in my dreams, I'm journeying through what feels like a fire zone between forests, and I'm working on journeying through, and there's always people with me as if I'm guiding others through. So last night, or actually it was just this morning. I love how I wake up in early in the morning, and if I let myself go back to sleep, sometimes I have really good dreams. Okay, so all right, so my dad is going to help me remember this. My dad was in my dream. Okay, so first we were like in a vehicle going through the city trying to get somewhere, and whoever was driving, I was a little I couldn't understand why were they getting off the freeway. And you know how there's a split on exits, and on the right exit there was a truck that contains liquids that was kind of tipped over a little wonky, like I could tell ahead of time. Well, you can't go that far. It was as if I could see ahead a little further, and so I was saying go to the left, right? So that was interesting. Something about a colorful straw in the sky, like my roommate has this reusable straw, and it's got a bunch of colors on it. So there was this colorful straw in the sky, like that long, colorful candy. Also, anyway, okay. So then here's the big part. So I'm in a crowd. I'm in a city, which is super fucking weird because I love the country, the mountains, the desert, the ocean. I do not like cities with a bunch of people, especially right now, because it's too fucking intense, and it's just way too much going on, and super sloppy energy, and you gotta just deflect a lot of stuff and transmute a lot of stuff when I go into the city. So anyway, I'm in the city in these lucid dreams where spirit or my guidance system is trying to share with me something that is coming. It seems as though I'm always gathering around a lot of people. It seems as though I'm there to help. So I'm in the city, and somehow all of these beautiful beings were like waiting to hug me. And so I was hugging and just honoring one beautiful being after the next. I remember there was a young cop or police officer with beautiful eyes, and kind of reserved, and as I was holding him, I was just thanking him for being here, thanking him for helping us, thanking him for his service. And he was I was hearing him say nobody ever does that. I'm usually the bad guy, or the one they're afraid to come around. I said, and I just was honoring him. And then I think right after him, there was the tallest boy, and I don't mean young boy, probably, he was like a tall, gangly teenager, probably in his teens, super tall, like so tall, he was kind of, hunched over a bit, dark hair, tall, super skinny. I mean, when I'm saying, so I'm only 5'1", so everybody is taller than I am, but I mean taller than 6 feet, like 7 feet tall boy. And I remember just holding in my arms. I felt so much compassion and love for him, and I was just sending my love, and he had not ever been held in love like that before. And as I was holding him, he was like melting in my arms, just allowing himself to be embraced. I'm looking up at the sky. There's all these clouds in the sky. Some are darker, right? Lots of clouds. Somehow it's like dark in the city. I don't remember any lights around, okay? I look in the sky, and a shooting star or something shoots by, and it's not going down. It's going straight across the sky, and then right after that, the clouds start opening up, and there's this little green being looking through the fucking clouds. So this alien-like being, all right, looking through the clouds, and it kind of reminded me of a mix between E.T., Shrek, The Grinch, and the gremlins, but green. Like they were, I was thinking in my head, you guys couldn't have made this more stupid looking because it, it felt like, are you trying to scare people here? Because that was kind of lame. So this being's looking through. So, and I'm all, look up, you guys, you know, pay attention to what's going on in our skies, by the way. Because, you know, we're not alone, okay? If you haven't figured that out, why are you here? Um, so I thought that was really interesting. Okay, and it's at that moment that I woke up. So it's September 24th, 2022. It's going to get intense, you guys. It's this we being prepared for this, okay? Understand. Everything is shifting really rapidly. It feels like we've got 2 more years. It feels like we've got another year, another 2 more years, but something significant is coming. We're going to see it in the sky. This is not the only dream I've had about, you know, the sky, okay? Besides the wave, the solar flash. Besides that. But anyway, I dreamt twice last night that I recall being aware of. I wasn't quite lucid in that yeah, I guess I'm lucid because I'm speaking and I'm guiding in my dream, and I find it really interesting that I'm guiding. Okay, so anyway, something kind of weird might show up in the sky. I hope it's good, you know. But I think they're gonna try to scare the shit out of people some more. And that's pretty fucked up, but if you understand, you know, the motivation behind this is to control, all right, and to have the power, all right. It's not to save the people or the earth or the land. I mean, I understand we've been so conditioned to believe that we could possibly trust, you know, the powers that were. Well, their time's over, and we have already reached critical mass. And the other dream I had recently, I was above the earth. I was outside our beautiful mother planet. I could see the whole planet, and it was me and a bunch of what felt like angels, okay? Light beings, all right? To me, it was like, oh my God, I'm with the angels, you know? And I thought, what am I doing here? I'm obviously helping, and I'm witnessing the earth. I'm seeing the magnetic, the toroidal field, the magnetic bands around the earth, and we are doing something to help with the pole shift. This is a consciousness thing. It's understand, everything we're experiencing is coming from the inside out. The realms are not out there, they're in. Okay, so it's the remembering, right? It's the knowing thyself is the first step, and then knowing that you are not separate from God, right? So here we are above planet Earth. This was yesterday's dream, I think, or the day before, so dreams are picking up again for me. Where I was outside planet Earth, and we were assisting with the pole shift, and suddenly there was a whoosh over our beautiful mother planet, and it's like she went from dark to light. It's like, you know, when you see in the beautiful depictions of like a darker scene, and then there's like a lighter scene, and you take the veil off, right? And then suddenly our planet is light and pristine. It was beautiful. I felt like I was literally watching. So I could see that there was a toroidal field from the poles, and that somehow we were utilizing our intention, our hands, everything would, and we were collectively above the planet, helping with removing the veil with this beautiful shift. But it was more like a whoosh. I wish I could explain it, but it was a whoosh. It was a whoosh, like, you know. Aurora Borealis, whoosh. And then suddenly everything's new. So I'll share more as I remember it, but pay attention to your dreams. Look up, hydrate. Turn off your fucking TV. Get off your device. Get in nature. If you are compelled to move out of the city, move out of the fucking city now. Stop eating genetically modified foods. Now, get your water from a spring or get a device that filters and purifies and distills your water. You really want to have deuterium in your water, okay? And a device to create water that I know just a little bit about this, but I hear water is important. I have known that it is not to our best interest to eat fake food like that, beyond meat. Okay, if you're vegan, stick with vegetables, nuts, natural things, fruits. You know, all that processed shit, all the processed shit is not good for us. There is a reason there was such a push to try to get everybody to take an untested, which is unprecedented, vaccination. There's a reason why the only businesses that boomed and profited over the last few years to the tune of billions of dollars are the pharmaceutical industries and all the mom and pop shops. I can't let you go in the house, sweet boy, it's okay. Neighbor kitty or stray kitty trying to go in my house. There is a reason why so many people are croaking, are transitioning. Understand there is no death, okay? But we're gonna see a lot of people leave the planet. There's gonna be some bullshit shenanigans, okay? Because everything they've been trying hasn't worked. People are like, fuck that shit. I've had enough of this bullshit. There are others that will probably wear a mask and be paranoid and afraid for the rest of their lives, and that's death. That's not living. That is in survival mode, okay? So we're meant to be thriving, living in heaven on earth. We are calling in heaven on earth, okay? We are collectively moving up to higher and higher dimensional fields, which is an inside-outside job. And there are some players, okay? But understand, can't have the love without experiencing the fear, right? There is no light without the dark. And this is how we do it, baby. I mean, at least for the next few realms that we're going to be experiencing, there's going to be some kind of contrast, right? There will be some, polarity, duality, right? It is a game of light and dark. The dark is not separate from that which we call source creator being, right? And just like when a woman is impregnated, when the sperm hits the ovum, right, and it goes through mitosis, it splits. That's what creator being did, split. And then you had the feminine and the masculine, okay? I think it's the Brahman and the Atman, but the feminine and the masculine, okay? And then what happened after that? They continued to split, okay? No different. Beautiful being of love and light. Please try not to take this all so seriously, okay? The most important thing is love. Love will save us. Love will save you. Love will save our planet. Love will heal all wounds. Love cures. Love is the answer. Love. You've got to have love for yourself. You've got to care about yourself. Know thyself. And then be able to really feel within your beautiful heart. Because you can feel source within every cell of your body. But it's easiest to imagine this beautiful divine diamond light radiating from your beautiful heart. Do not forget, you are the arm of the Creator itself, experiencing itself. And all that is wants all that is to come back into this knowing of self. And we've got to stop focusing on this side is wrong, this side is right. If you're still watching the TV, you're being programmed. Stop. It is horrific for your body, horrific for your cells, and it's terrible for your mind, your heart, okay? It is not serving your highest and best good to focus on shit and regurgitated freaking crap, okay? Stop, pick up a book, go for a walk. There is so much to know. Hold self in grace and love and meditate. Breathe. Just, of course you're gonna fucking have thoughts come into your head when you're meditating. Durr, you know? It's not about going El Blanco, but you do get to that point where it's all of a sudden you realize you're just pure feeling. And you're like drifting in this literally zone, okay? So it's going to, we're in the quickening, right? The threshing for the quickening. You know, it's happening so quickly, and so many of us are awakening in the process of their own ascension. And so something is coming very big, okay, soon, okay? There might be another drama thing, you know, they're obviously trying to freeze and starve people, okay? I mean, if you've got any kind of a brain cell and able to, you know, really consider what's been happening, it doesn't make sense, does it? Okay, well, I'm not trying to judge anybody. That's not why I'm here. You know, you do you, boo. It's okay. We all get there. We all get to the center of the Tootsie Pot, where Source is, ultimately, right? We all level up into the higher realms, which it seems more like it's inside than outside, but it's all the same, right? We all get there, okay? But it might be a little bit of a bumpy ride shit show for a minute, okay? That's why you're being guided to move, switch your job, leave that miserable fucking relationship, or that unsatisfying, you know, relationship. Let go of those friends or family members that judge you and are just harmful to be around, toxic, right? And we're all being kind of guided to create our own little pocket of heaven. Get established. Start your greenhouse, growing some stuff, growing some food, making sure you always have, you know, some water and blankets, and, you know, maybe something to make a fire. And keep looking up at the sky, and keep going within your own beautiful divine heart. And thank you for joining me first thing in the morning. I am not one to fancy myself up to come before you. I'm one to just show up when it's important. I love you. Namaste. We've got this.